How Dominik Mysterio became WWE's most hated heel, explained. Dominik Mysterio has become one of the most despised heels in professional wrestling, drawing deafening boos in every arena he steps into. This level of heat is something every villainous character aspires to achieve, and the fact that Dominik has managed to reach this status while still in his 20s is nothing short of remarkable. However, his journey to becoming WWE's top antagonist has been anything but easy. As the son of Rey Mysterio, one of the most beloved WWE legends, Dominik faced immense pressure from the start. He had to prove that he was more than just the product of nepotism. Over time, he refined his character, embraced the hatred from fans, and transformed himself into one of WWE's most compelling figures. While his last name may have given him opportunities, Dominik's hard work and dedication are what solidified his place as a top heel. A rocky start. Finding his own identity, Dominik made his in-ring debut at SummerSlam 2020 in a highly anticipated match against Seth Rollins. Before this, he had been slowly introduced to WWE audiences through his father's feuds with Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. His debut match was impressive, as he endured a brutal beating from Rollins, yet managed to put on a solid performance. However, despite this promising start, Dominik struggled to carve out his own identity in WWE. In the months that followed, Dominik appeared more like Rey Mysterio's sidekick than an independent superstar. Even after winning the SmackDown Tag Team Championship with his father, he failed to connect with fans. His look was generic, his in-ring style was competent but unremarkable, and many believed he was only getting screen time because of his legendary father. Unless WWE had a drastic character shift planned, Dominik seemed destined to remain a mid-card act with little fan engagement. The game-changing heel turn. In the summer of 2022, the Mysterios found themselves in a heated rivalry with the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley played a pivotal role in targeting Dominik, manipulating him, and teasing his possible defection to the faction. As their feud escalated, WWE brought back Edge, Judgment Day's original leader, which only added more tension to the storyline. At Clash at the Castle 2022, Edge and Rey Mysterio defeated Finn Balor and Damian Priest in a thrilling tag team match. However, the real shocker came afterward when Dominik turned on both Edge and his own father. First, he delivered a low blow to Edge before viciously clotheslining Rey Mysterio to an eruption of deafening boos from the crowd. This shocking betrayal instantly cemented him as a top-tier villain. Dirty Dom, the perfect heel persona. To further fuel the audience's hatred, Dominik began embracing characteristics reminiscent of WWE Hall of Famer Eddie Guerrero. He grew out a mullet, adopted a smug, arrogant attitude, and referred to Ripley as his mommy. WWE capitalized on his new persona by portraying him as a cowardly, privileged heel who relied on his faction and Ripley to fight his battles. Dominik's character was further exaggerated when he was briefly arrested after a Christmas Eve altercation with the Mysterio family. After spending a single night in police holding, he returned claiming to be a hardened ex-convict. This absurd, over-the-top persona made fans hate him even more, as his delusions of toughness clashed hilariously with his actual cowardice in the ring. The crowd's response was deafening, so much so that his promos were often drowned out by boos, even with a microphone in hand. He played his role flawlessly, portraying a spoiled, delusional villain who hid behind Ripley and the rest of Judgment Day. His transformation into Dirty Dom not only revitalized his career, but also elevated Ripley's popularity as one of WWE's top female stars. The future of WWE's most hated heel. Dominik Mysterio's rise to WWE's most hated heel is a testament to his ability to evolve and adapt. He has embraced the boos, using them to fuel his character rather than shy away from them. From being a young rookie struggling to find his place to becoming a despised antagonist, he has proven that he is more than just Rey Mysterio's son. As long as he continues to refine his heel persona and improve his in-ring abilities, Dominik's future in WWE looks incredibly bright. His journey has been filled with obstacles, but his transformation into Dirty Dom has made him one of the most talked about and engaging characters in modern wrestling. Whether fans love to hate him or genuinely despise him, one thing is certain: Dominik Mysterio is here to stay. Dominik Mysterio has become one of WWE's most hated heels, drawing deafening boos in every arena he steps into. His rise to this level of heat at such a young age is remarkable, but it wasn't an easy road. Carrying the Mysterio name brought high expectations, and initially, Dominik struggled to carve out his own identity. However, as he gained experience, he leaned into his strengths and embraced his weaknesses, ultimately transforming into the despised character he is today. Dominik's early struggles and SummerSlam debut. Dominik made his in-ring debut at SummerSlam 2020 against Seth Rollins, following his involvement in his father Rey Mysterio's feuds with Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. Despite putting up a strong fight against Rollins, Dominik struggled to connect with fans afterward. He felt like an extension of his father rather than his own entity. Even winning the SmackDown Tag Team Championship with Rey did little to establish him. Fans viewed him as a generic performer who was only in WWE due to his father's influence. Without a drastic character shift, Dominik seemed destined for mediocrity. A shocking betrayal and heel turn. Everything changed in 2022 when Dominik turned on both Edge and Rey Mysterio at Clash at the Castle. Aligning with Judgment Day, he blindsided Edge with a low blow and attacked his own father, cementing his villainous transformation. Dominik then fully embraced his heel persona, modeling his look after Eddie Guerrero and referring to Rhea Ripley as his mommy. The faction's influence allowed him to showcase a new, cowardly yet effective character, hiding behind Ripley and Judgment Day while becoming one of the most detested figures in WWE. Liv Morgan's revenge and Rhea Ripley's injury. In April 2024, Dominik's world took an unexpected turn when Rhea Ripley suffered a legitimate injury at the hands of Liv Morgan, forcing her to vacate the Women's World Championship after a dominant 380-day reign. Morgan, seeking revenge for Ripley sidelining her months prior, took things further by targeting Dominik. She began flirting with him, testing his loyalty to Ripley in her absence. Dominik, known for his unwavering devotion to Mommy, suddenly found himself at the center of mind games. The rise of chaos. Morgan, Dominik, and Ripley's return. Amidst the tension, Dominik accidentally helped Morgan capture the Women's World Championship. In return, Morgan started interfering in Judgment Day's matches, assisting the faction. As weeks passed, it appeared that Dominik was being pulled into her grasp. The ultimate moment of betrayal nearly came when they seemed poised to kiss, only for Ripley to make her dramatic return, confronting both Dominik and Morgan. The conflicted Dominik swore his loyalty to Ripley, but fans sensed that his allegiance wasn't entirely certain.